don't allow you to play, I don't know the kind of magic you want to do. We all can see what is happening in the game. You can see the officiating. The boys played well and played to instruction. We threw away our chances. That's no problem. We go back and work on it. But the referee didn't help us at all. If we were fair enough, we would have gotten a penalty here. A rebound from a goalkeeper, I've never heard about it. A rebound from a goalkeeper and the player scored the goal and they disallowed the goal as an offside.
You have to justify the performances. Because Pt2 United win the 2 game too. The we two have to win our own 2 games, but we need to win another one for away. For the top of the league. I think that because a team that is the very champion, nobody can win it. I want it to go more and prepare a team for go to Cameroon, for wait for Cameroon, because it will be difficult for you. For Cameroon, on Champions League, we accuse the referee. Where the referee disallowed my second goal, go take the video and read. There was no offside there. But there it was the power shoot ball, the goalkeeper parried the ball twice. It was another second person who was there. Who was supposed to start ball, it was the only offside. That's what they referee. They should not talk because they come here and want to win the match, they cannot win me. You may win me for just I'm coming there again because just is my home. Thank you.
Okay, I'm trying to contain. He says Deutsch there, Abia Warriors coach. I said, look, let's leave this for now. When I come to Jos, do what you can. Jos is my home advantage. I'm impressed with his confidence. But then again, you have to feel for Kennedy Boboye had some. I don't particularly like it when, you know, I wasn't at the stadium though.
Okay.
I don't particularly like it when the song on a manager's lips when you lose is the referee.
It's the referee.
I don't always like it.
It's disappointing, to be honest. And that's not trying to absolve the referee's blame.
That's what I said. I did see the full game.
Yeah.
A lot of this could have gone wrong. But it's becoming a familiar
I'm looking at that goal. I'm looking at that goal. As a manager, if I lose a game, I'll come out and say, why did I lose this game? I lost this game because they scored a goal. Did we defend well? We didn't defend well. I mean, that's a corner whipped in, and people are not showing leadership in the 18. I mean, the referee does not tell you to defend poorly. There are decisions that can go against you, and it happens everywhere. I don't think referees are some superhuman. The VAR is not going to be in the NPFl for at least another 3, 4, 5 seasons. I'm very certain of that.
Maybe the next 2 seasons.
I mean, the referee cannot get all the decisions right. But you can do something right by defending well, by attacking well, by keeping the right shape. And it's always very disappointing when the manager comes out of the game and says it was a referee, That for me is crying over spilled milk.
And if you win, I don't hear about the referee. That's why I'm worried.
But sometimes our coaches are sore losers. They always want to project as though the referee got the call wrong.
I mean, not just the manager of Pt2 United.
Not just the manager of
it's a familiar
song on their lips.
There are some
from the NPFl to the NNL.
Some of my colleagues know some managers that I don't like to listen to, especially when they lose, because I can write what they are going to say, what the manager is going to say.
It's really sad. Like you did rightly alluded, if you had converted your chances, you won't be singing this song. And for Pt2 United, knowing the antecedents of Kennedy Boboye, from Sunshine Stars to Abia Warriors, and winning the league with Pt2 United. Do not forget that last weekend they went to Lafayette to defeat Nasarawa United by 2-1.
And the referee was outstanding.
The referee was outstanding.
The referee.
You get what I'm trying to say? Now, go back home to Jos, work hard, win your games, and possibly pick valuable points on the road. One of the reasons I want to believe he's saying this is because he was former coach at Abia Warriors. He wanted to do everything to win the game, and it didn't work in his favor. Okay. Let it slide. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So we leave it at that, and wish all the teams all the best. So let's quickly, guys. Before we talk about the Australian Open, let's talk about Russia. They've been in the news for all the wrong reasons of late. But the news is that 39 Russian athletes that have been given lifetime bans are challenging it at the Court of Arbitration for Sports. And CAS is ready to hear all the cases. The proceedings have begun. And you're looking at it and you're wondering, if somebody does this, you think they have it in their mind somewhere that, look, maybe, I'm just saying this, that maybe they feel that they were either victimized or the case wasn't properly looked at and they could get justice in CAS. But the number is quite frightening.
Yeah, very frightening. 39-8 isn't 10. I mean, that's really frightening. I mean, they're going to the Court of Arbitration for Sports. They've got to have a very strong case, because if you do not have a strong case, then the Court of Arbitration of Sports will just throw it out. And I really hope that they have a strong case, but we don't want cheating in sports. We want football to be very fair and square.
Right. Okay. All right, let's go on a break. When we return, the few minutes we have left, we're talking about the Australian Open. Join us again. All right, welcome back. Guys, let's quickly, before we wrap things up, let's talk about the Australian Open. And today, Novak Djokovic, a 6-time champion at the Australian Open, is out. He lost to the Korean, and the Korean youngster becomes the first from Korea to get to that level, becomes a trailblazer. But guys, let me really ask you, Novak's injury has been well documented. Yeah. He tried his best not to give an excuse, but then you can't look away from the problems he's had with injuries.
No doubt, he's not been in his prime. Recall for the second half of 2017, he quit every active tennis tournament because he wanted to work on the elbow injury. And he pulled out from Melbourne. And even in this game, he had to work on the elbow because at some point it was 4-love in the first set. Even in the second set, it was 4-1. 4-1 as well in the third. He lost in straight set, but he was gracious in defeat. Yeah. He gave it the best, but unfortunately, it was the Koreans' day, and he had a not-so-fit Djokovic to contend with, and everything just went in favor of the Korean.
Roger Federer last year had a 6 months out on the spell before the Australian Open. He was out on the sidelines and then came back to win the Australian Open last year. Novak Djokovic was thinking Thunder will strike twice.
I can do it too.
I mean, he came back and we're all hoping. I didn't think he was going to get into the final, but I expected at least semi-finals or quarter-finals. But I salute his courage for the fact that he didn't quit quite early. He stayed on. He tried to fight and all of that. But give credit to the young
But quickly, in the case of Novak Djokovic, he went the way of rehabilitation. Doctors suggested surgery. He said no. Maybe if he had done surgery, he would have been back, fit, better. But rehabilitation apparently hasn't done enough justice for him to get back to his prime. Well, unfortunately,
just maybe with this happening, he might want to go under the knife.
But the day belonged to the Korean Yeon Chung. And it's true to the quarterfinal. Let's play a talk for Roger Federer as well. He's been able to get the job done and sets a date with
Thomas Berdych.
So much, familiar foe. They always go at each other. The way Roger Federer has managed himself, he looks fit, he's fine on the courts, his movement is okay, doesn't seem to have... And it's hard to bet against him, really.
Absolutely. The man looks after his body very well. Absolutely. Unbelievable athlete. Great guy on the turf, and he's very graceful as well. Just makes you excited watching him on the tennis court, and it'll be interesting to see what he does.
Men's singles quarterfinals for tomorrow. Grigor Dimitrov will take on Kyle Edmund. Rafael Nadal will take on Marin Cilic. It's going to be very interesting to see. For the ladies, Elise Mertens will take on Elena Svitolina. Carla Suarez Navarro will take on Caroline Wozniacki. These are the quarterfinals for tomorrow. The day after tomorrow, of course, you'll see some other matches like you have on screen. Roger Federer, Simona Halep also will be in action on Wednesday. Well, unfortunately, we have to leave the studio. But guys, I want to thank you as we wrap things up. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. Hopefully we'll do this again some other time.
Yeah, when time permits.
All right. Okay. Thank you as well for allowing us to be a part of your day. We'll do this again tomorrow. Do you understand?